Swansea City at top of the table. Gareth, not the table they want to be top of.
No, indeed, Chris. 18 draws it is now in the Championship, more than anyone else in the division, comfortably more than anyone else in all four divisions in the English game. It's an amazing tally, really. The latest coming at Nottingham Forest at the weekend, when they were 14 or 15 minutes away from winning it, but ended up getting pegged back. And you have to say it was probably the right result, the way the game went. Forest created the better chances. Well, Swansea might have played the better football. Forest certainly had a few shots on goal and could have considered themselves unfortunate if they'd not come away with anything.
I'm sure some supporters will come away a little disappointed given they'd taken the lead, but there were positives that come from the match. I mean, Jason Scotland hitting a particular milestone. Yeah,
20 goals. He's reached the landmark in the Championship, which is a terrific effort, isn't it, by Scotland, a player that various people have doubted over his nearly 2 years as a Swansea player. Despite the fact that he's now 1 goal away from 50 for Swansea, which is, just a fantastic tally, great return, and he's got better and better this season after a fairly slow start. Martinez blamed it on his international trips with Trinidad and Tobago. He hasn't had one for a while, and the goals really been flowing since early December. So Swansea became keeping fingers crossed that he can keep it going now for the last 10 games.
As we mentioned, there's so many draws this season. Swansea, is there a danger now that the draws could hurt their playoff chances?
Well, undoubtedly. I mean, when you look at those draws as well, there haven't been that many where Swansea have been fortunate to get something. Maybe Derby last week springs to mind as one of the recent ones where they were a bit fortunate, but so many of them they've been unlucky, haven't they, not to take all three. So yeah, I'm sure if they do miss out on the playoffs in May, they'll look back with some frustration. Having said that, let's not forget where they were last season, where they've been for the last 20-25 years, and that's not competing below this level. So people shouldn't be too disappointed if they don't end up reaching the top 6.
But this week could prove to be a big week for them, really, couldn't it? 2 home games for them, starting with Plymouth, coming to the Liberty Stadium.
Yeah, massive. 10 games to go. Martinez thinks they need 6, maybe 7 wins. 5 of the games are at home, and 2 of them, as you say, that come in this week. Plymouth and Palace. Plymouth is in the wrong half of the table. Palace in mid-table. Maybe their season's drifting out into nothing. And if Swansea are going to make it, then probably they need to get the bulk of the points at home.
How are they looking going into this match selection-wise? Have they got a full enough squad, bar the obvious?
Yeah, well, I mean, more than they've had in recent weeks. Certainly, Gary Monk probably still going to be missing, which is a shame. But Darren Pratley is close to 100% now, and has got a chance maybe of coming into the starting lineup.
Excellent. So there we go. Swansea won at Home Park earlier in the season. Let's hope they can win at home again.